Well, off to my house. Hey, wait a second. It was just snowing like 5 seconds ago when I grabbed my phone. Huh. Oh, that's kind of interesting. It just stopped. But as of today, a lot of businesses are shut down due to COVID. So I'm still working, of course, full-time. Have been working the entire year full-time. No change for me. But just thought I'd mention that. So nice driving on the road. The good thing is, driving on the roads, no traffic. I mean, I can leave my high beams on the entire time and almost never worry about taking them off. It is so freaking nice. Well, I just thought I'd kind of mention that. I don't know what else I'm going to get into this week. Do plan to do some stuff more on the Landcruiser engine and the Bolins. I was going to go pick up some parts today, but the store that I normally buy parts from, I guess they don't think they should be open yet. It's hard to say. So just looking at online, it seems like they were closed, but I mean, they sell tractor parts. That's pretty damn important. So you think they would have been open, but they're not. So I'll have to go find some stuff. Ooh, car coming. Have to find some stuff local. Well, got some stuff moved around in here. Well, I take that back. The girlfriend did that, but I'm going to probably pull out the piston on here, the one damaged one right there, and kind of see the shape of the rest of the bottom end. So I haven't done that in a while, so got a nice toasty warm fire going, so might as well play around. First thing I got to do perhaps is get something underneath it to catch some shit when I turn it upside down, because guaranteed there's still going to be some oil coming out of there and coolant, even though I pressure washed the son of a bitch out of her. Still some dirty oil in her, but you can't see that there, but that is smooth as frig. So just getting ready to drop that piston. Nice and clean in there too. A couple little fingerprints in there, but it's actually minty shape, so that's a good thing. I'm probably still going to pull them all apart and check everything. Also, I'll pull apart, well, kind of don't want to take off the front cover, but I might end up going farther on her. Not too sure. For now, I'm going to get that one piston out. I'm going to take a look at the cylinder and see how dirty it is. So right now it's stuck on the carbon on the top of the cylinder there, so we'll go from there. Wow. I do not think there's a piston ring left in her. Wow. It is pretty gnarly.
Smokes.
Yeah. Okay, so bearings look good there, but look at the damage on this piston. The whole top ring got eaten. Look at that, hey? Yeah, she's pretty well chewed. Cylinder actually doesn't look that bad. There is one mark, might show up on the camera, right about there. Let's see. You can kind of see it on the camera. It's not that bad. Got a little bit of aluminum stuck on the edges up there, so. But that, you normally don't hone a sleeve engine. Normally you would just change the whole sleeve, but then that involves bringing it to a machine shop. So I'm going to give it a hone, see how it looks. Go from there, because I mean, it's actually not that bad. None of those are deep at all, which I'm surprised seeing it ate an entire top ring. Must have went all out of the exhaust. But I'll probably pull out the other pistons while I'm at it. Check all the piston rings, make sure they're all in spec, and go from there. Before I order any parts, I want to make sure at least it's rebuildable. You know what I mean? Oh, it's not good, but I mean, that's going to polish up fine. It might not look the nicest there, but it just needs to be polished up and she'll be good. So lower end bearings so far are good. Upper bearings are shot. Now, one thing that kind of catches my attention here is 1 and 2 written on there. Shouldn't it be 1 and 1 or 2 and 2? Kind of look at the machining there, and things aren't lining up like you would expect it to. So I'm going to flip the engine over later on, not right now, and I'm going to check some stuff underneath her, but it's a better shot at the piston. And look at all that shit there from bypassing the rings, hey? So before I do any kind of ordering, I do, of course, need to check the size on these guys. So, but the rest of her is looking good. My light is on. And again, like I said, that could be cleaned up. So there's a 2 stamped on these guys. And this one here has 2s on it. And that one there, I don't know. Never popped her out yet, but when I first took off the head, these 2 pistons looked a lot newer, so I don't know about that. I think I'm gonna have to flip her again. And I also found a hell of a rat nest in here. There it is right there. When I was moving stuff around in here. So, oh, looks like they're starting again. Look at that. Already fresh paper there. Yeah, the freaking rats are starting again, so I say rats, but I mean, chances are it's just mice, but that did not take long for them to start tearing stuff up because I cleaned all that out just when I was throwing more junk in here, so yeah. So I got a hunt in here. I got a spare piston somewhere that I'm just kind of tempted to see what size it is, you could say. We'll see. Of course, that brake thing, the guy actually removed one off here, so whole brake system's probably going to be pretty rusty. Well, I just took the lazy approach. Just paid to get some wood hauled in. So, you guys can see it's not really the nicest wood, but hey, it works good. It will work good. So, some of it's a little iffy, but it was way cheaper than anyone else. Yes, there's a firewood cutting zone where I could just go a couple kilometers that way and do it myself, but this is already dried and seasoned. So, should go good for this year. So, truck's just driving way over there. So, should last a while. 2 cords. So, well, ish, of course. So, we'll see. Okay, so the firewood pile is slowly getting moved. I've been working my ass off, getting it in there. So, this came in for a little bit of a break. Logan is actually in there currently stacking. So, should be good. I don't know how much we're going to get into the shed, but we want still room to do stuff in there. But some of it's in the front porch, and we'll see. Oh, and some of it's also going in there. It's getting stacked in here pretty good. So Logan doing it pretty much himself. I did some at the beginning, so he's just going through it. The pile's now down quite a ways. You're knocking off a lot of the snow if you can.
Yeah.
So this stack here, Logan, you can bring right up to the top almost.
Yeah.
Bring this right up to here.
Yeah.
So if it falls and clobbers someone, well, they shouldn't have been in here. Actually, you know something? I take that back, Logan. Only go about a foot higher.
Yeah.
And then another row in front of it. So that should work good. I don't know how he did it, but he comes in and says he needs the ladder. Somehow he got a log onto the roof of the shed. What are you doing that? Logan, you can't separate those like that. What are you trying to do?
Fuck this.
Logan, I don't want that ladder destroyed. Come on. I guess you never used that ladder before.
We never used the ladder at all.
I have used it many times to get onto the roof of a house. You should have just used the other one.
I don't know where that is.
In the shed that you're piling wood into? I bet you got it buried. You know, the easiest way to get it down would probably just be use a broom, but at the same time it might wreck that roof. It's pretty fragile. Logan, this ladder is super easy to get to. No damage on the roof that you see? Yeah, the ladder is literally right on the wall inside there.
Watch if I put my damn stack. Dying.
That's why I'm filming, just in case you do.
I tried climbing this.
Yeah. You got them stuck together pretty good. Oh, you did smack the front pretty hard, eh? I see a little bit of a mark. Let's just hope it's not going to leak. Look at the sandblasting here from the wind. Bring all those parts over here, Logan. Bring all that stuff up to the front door. I'll assemble it after. Or were you just trying to take out the camera, Logan, and that was your grand plan?
Maybe. Can't have you watching the old time, you know? That way I can take the diesel out for a run.
You know, there's other cameras, Logan, aiming at that, right?
Yeah. That's the
I don't think you'll be able to do it with it locked again up front. Just bring it up front like that. I'll assemble it inside. I think there's a few extra dents on this door now. A couple extra dents on the wall. A couple dents there. None hit the battery yet. So, kind of don't want that stuff all broken in there. Wow, Logan, you really did a number on this door.
It's my favorite door, you know?
Logan, this was a brand new door.
You said you didn't care about it.
You guys see all the dents on that door from when I'm throwing the firewood into here?
It was a door stop.
I think I got a little bit of weakness over here. Sidewalk block's broken. Yeah. The one that was on the roof, probably trying to knock my camera down, but it's pretty good in here now. 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls back. 5th roll there. That's not too bad. Should last a month or two. We'll see. Depends how much we decide to burn. Okay, so just finishing giving this a quick rake, getting rid of anything that the tractor might hit, and I guess we did it before the snow because the snow has been like this all day, but good to go. Okay, Logan earned his 20 bucks, that's for sure. But I'm going to knock off $75, cover the price of the door, so you owe me, do the math,
No.
55 bucks. At least it's not the outside, it's the inside only that's all bashed up, so it's not too bad. Okay, so I haven't made any videos around here for a while, but this is my dad's house. Still got lots of my junk here, as you guys can see. All that, pretty much all that. Lots of junk here, so I'm thinking with the Landcruiser engine, the way it's blowing up. Again, I only removed the first rod, first piston. You guys can see there's some of the rod bearing caps are probably mixed up. I never flipped it over again to find out if the matching cap is just put on a different engine. I'm kind of thinking what he did is, because the oil pan was loose, there was only 2 bolts holding it, all the bolts were in. He probably pulled off 2 of the mains, or 2 of the, you know, he probably pulled off some bearings, you could say, rod bearings, whatever, and just checked them and slapped them back on without paying attention to where they go. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So what could have caused that damage? Cracked head? No. It could be a bad injector, detonation damage. There's a lot of different stuff that could cause that. But, you know, I'll know when I tear into it more. So as you guys can see, I started cleaning up the workbench in here the other day. Going through some of the hoard, you could say. There's some of the Volkswagen stuff there. And of course, the old case, if you guys are new, that's what happened to the old Doom buggy. Split in half. The day I bought it, literally split in half. So there's the one that's going to be going in it. It's I moved all the transmission guts from this guy into that one. Besides the differential, that has to go in. It does have the drop hubs / porta hubs that's going on her. So I just got to pick up a few things. I'm looking for about a 5 3/4 inch, 5.5 inch pulley for the Boland's tractor. I did start going through quite a bit of this hoard here. Brakes off the Volkswagen, a couple chainsaws up there. It's getting a little bit more cleaned. There's some of the glow plug setups there that I have for the diesels. So I might be throwing one of those on it. I'm not too sure. Somewhere in here I have one of those that's modded to fit a Cummins 5.9 grid heater. That would be so much better than this style here, I'm sure of it. So you guys can't really see much in there, but I'm going to see if I can find a better one. Now, I might have gave that to one of my buddies that I sold some engines to. I'm not too sure yet, so we'll see. Don't have much time to go through here, but there's the other half of the transmission there. The old Snapper racing tractor with the quad front end on it and rear wheels underneath there. The old grass cutter, you could say, that I was planning to put a diesel on it. Never got around to doing that either. So got a few more diesels hidden in the back up there. So, but lots of junk. All the new Volkswagen parts that I already bought like a couple years ago. So got to go through all this stuff here. do some more cleaning, and go from there. But not too sure what else is going to get done on that Landcruiser this year. I'm not 100% sure yet if I'm going to be ordering the new pistons and this head this year. Might wait till next year, or even wait until I get the shop built. Not too sure yet. So again, just starting to clean up some stuff here. Kind of thought I'd make a little bit of an update. I also got a generator head buried up there that needs to go on a diesel and a bunch of other stuff. Of course, I got a lot more diesels in the shed too, but okay, just kind of thought I'd make this update. Be nice to have my parts washer underneath there, so you guys can see this is a big parts washer. That'd be so handy at my house for cleaning up the diesel parts, maybe even sandblaster. So okay, well, that's why I'm going to leave this for now, and we'll go from there. Oh, and by the way, not sure if you guys watch my dad on YouTube, but he's Drive Shaft Drew on YouTube. There's all his YouTube stickers, so and of course he's at work right now.